perform multiple operations concurrently. Okay. Then next we are going to understand about the another part of it, the another discussion we are going to enter into. So there we are going to enter into the further discussion. Fine. What is the definition of thread, ma? Come on, try to understand quickly. What is the purpose of thread? A flow of control. Good. Definition of thread is a flow of control. Yes. Why do you use a thread? Why do you use a thread? I told yesterday perfect answer for it. A perfect answer I told you in the class. If you forget, I am not responsible for it. A perfect explanation I told in the class. Perfect explanation I told. Yes. I want to know about it. To perform a particular operation whose logic is written in the form of functions. Very good. Sravanti, very good, ma. To perform certain operation whose logic is written in the form of functions. That is what I written it. Okay. Excellent. Now, how many types of thread multitasking applications are there? How many types of multitasking applications are there? Two types. What is the first one? What is the first one? Very good. Process-based multitasking, thread-based multitasking. Process-based multitasking, thread-based multitasking. In process-based multitasking, how many drawbacks are there? In process-based multitasking, how many drawbacks are there? Three. Number one is what? Taking more amount of time. So more amount of execution time. Second one is what, ma? Second one is what? Poor utilization of the resources. Excellent. Poor utilization of the resources. Perfect. Next. What is the next one? Come on. Okay, heavyweight component. Excellent. Heavyweight component. And next up, poor utilization of the resources. So to overcome these limitations, we are going to use what? More execution time. Utilization of the resources are very poor. That's why they are called as heavyweight components. That is what already gone. Now the present industry is working on which-based multitasking, thread-based multitasking is there. So all our Java technologies, Python technologies, the current website is running on the world of what? Thread-based multitasking. Thread-based multitasking it is running on. Okay. So thread-based multitasking advantages are what? Thread-based multitasking advantages are taking less execution time plus efficient utilization of the resources. Plus what? Lightweight components. Good. Whenever I write a normal Python program, how many threads are there by default? Carefully. Whenever I write a normal Python program, how many threads are there by default? Only one thread is there. Excellent. What is the name of the thread? Main thread. Name of the thread is main thread. Excellent. Fine. So, good. Now, that main thread will do what? That main thread will execute our functions one after the other. Even though you are writing a normal multi-threading normal Python program, we are just making them to execute one after the other. So X function, Y function like that sequentially. The same Python program we will rewrite with the thread-based application. With the thread-based application, we are going to execute. So tell me, threads are existing in a process. In a single process, there exists multiple number of threads. So in a single process, there exists a multiple number of processes, right? So I already told you, whenever we are going to execute, and the last main diagram also when I was shown to you, mainly I wrote one diagram for you. And this is the main important thing which is supposed to be understandable by everybody. So these are all called what? Process based application diagram, and thread based application diagram is this. Fine. So let me go for how to create a thread. How to create a thread. How to create a thread. So let me go to the further discussion. That is what introduction to creating the threads. We are entering into the threads. Last one diagram I want to open it, and the last and final I want to show you. This is a small diagram. Multi-threading in Java. The main thread is responsible for the main thread which is existing is responsible for creating any number of threads. See, this is the thread which is getting created. So we are depends on the number of threads we are going to create. Thread number 1, thread number 2, thread number 3, thread number 4. It is nothing but a parent ma. It is nothing but a parent. The parent is going to 4 kids childs. 4 kids childs. So the purpose of main thread is it can create any number of threads. It depends on the programmer statements. Anyhow, we are going to see in the class. So tell me, process will contain threads. Threads will contain process. I want to know the clarity. Last and final. Process will contain threads. Threads will contain process. Process will contain threads. Excellent. Process contains threads. Right. Super. That is. By default, a process contains how many threads? By default, a process contains how many threads? Excellent, ma. 1. Super. You are very good students. 1 thread will be there. How many threads we can create? How many threads we can create? Multiple threads we can create. Super, ma. You got a very good idea. Really wonderful. So one main thread can create. The main thread is responsible for creating child threads. And then child threads can be created by main thread. Main thread and child thread will be there in the thread based application only. Now it is the time to see, to go for the further. So let me start the discussion. Sorry for it. Now let us move to that. Creating a thread. Dear students, now I am going to creating a thread. So let us start. Once again I am writing the purpose of creating a thread. The purpose of creating a thread. Again I am writing because this is a very frequently asked question. Why do you create a thread on your own? The purpose of creating a thread. Purpose of creating a thread. The purpose of creating a thread is that to execute. Now I am writing here to execute certain operation. To execute certain operation whose logic is written in the form of functions. In the form of what? Functions. Very shortly, the coding will start. Always keeping in the point. Who is this? Ravi, Chief Minister. Sir, Mr. Ravi, Chief Minister, is the Chief Minister, it seems. Okay. So the purpose of creating a thread is that to execute certain operation whose logic is written in the form of functions. Now we are going to see. Yes, very good, ma. So I will write simultaneously. That is already written. Simultaneously, we need to write it. So we are going to see that kind of very good logics we are going to enter. Simultaneously, right? Simultaneously. Is there anything but what? Parallelly, we are going to see. Yeah, we can call also methods. Very good. We can also call it the methods. Excellent methods. Fine. So let me move forward. To develop this thread application, in order to create a threads on your own, we need to import a predefined module called threading. So we have seen that random module, OS module, CX underscore module, like many more modules we have seen. So like that, like those modules, if we want to create a thread on your own or to deal with multi-threading programming, to deal with what? Multi-threading programming, multi-threading programming, we must uh, we must import we must import a predefined module. We must import a called predefined module called what? Threading. What is that module name? Threading. We need to use a module called threading. So example, if I go for it, example I'm going for it, just to look at that. In this, import threading, import threading, import threading. So, Arindam, that is different, ma. That is Java threading is different. The concept is same. Concept is same. There we used to explain something different, and it is going to be different. In Java, there is a java.lang.thread class is there. Java.lang. Runnable interface is there. Okay, right. Java import threading is a module. What is a module contains? What is a module contains? Variables are there, function names are there, class is also there. What is that class? You are going to come across. You can also import this kind of thing as what? Like this also. Can you import in another way, ma? Because from threading, because multi-threading of Python is dead easy. Multi-threading of Python is dead easy. From threading, import star, import star. We can also use like this. From threading, import star. Like this also you can say. So what are the things are available inside of it? I'm just going to write. So let me start program number 1. Slowly I'm going to say. First, let me make you to understand. There exists a thread or not, I want to show you. There exists a thread or not, I want to show you. Even in Java programming also, Java programming multi-threading is little difficult because student can't understand that much easily. Because threading itself is a difficult syntaxes are there in threading. There is a different environment is there that we don't want to worry about in this place. That explanation is different. This Python explanation is different. Dear students, now I am writing. What is that? First one I am writing. th1 dot th example1 dot th example1 dot py. I am writing a small example. What is the small example? See that now. Internally, whether you know it or not, each program which you have written so far is executed by a thread only. Because Python is one of the multi-threaded programming language. Suppose I am writing print a small logic I will write it. Small logic. What is that? Enter a number. For example, a small logic I am writing. Please enjoy that. Already you are aware of it. Enter a number. Then I will take that number. Int of what? Input of. Then result is equal to a into a. Squaring. I am doing squaring. Print of. What I am doing now? Schema square of. I am doing is equal to dot format of what I am doing a comma res. I am doing a comma res. That is a is nothing but a number. What you have, that number a is substituted here, and then that a into a is going to be a that is substituted here. Now, dear students, whether you believe it or not, when they go to the topmost companies, they will ask you the question, who will execute this logic? No doubt in that we will say all of a sudden PVM only will execute this logic, PVM only will execute these statements. But internally, PVM is having, if you go for a micro level explanation, PVM is using one thread to execute this logic. Sir, what is that thread, sir? What is that? Can you show me that, sir? This logic is executed by one of the thread. Every Python program contains, every C program, C++ program, everything contains one single thread. It is basically one process. In that one thread,
Recording
but
in
who is going to
progress.
execute this logic? Come on, with our explanation, I told you already. Who is going to execute this thing? See, in the process-based application, normal program, I did not create. What is existing? Main thread is executed. Sir, how can you say that it is a main thread is executed? Can you print it? Yes, sir. Ready, sir. Ready. So here I am saying print, print. Ah, thread, thread, thread. In beginning thread I am showing to you. Beginning thread I am showing. Thread name, thread name. I am just writing. Come on. There is a module called threading. There is a module called threading. What is that threading? Threading is one of the module. Threading is one of the module which is returning. Okay, separately I will write it so that you can understand better. Threading dot there is a function called current thread. There is a function called current underscore thread. Even in our Java programming also there is a current thread method is there. Current thread method is there. Right. This is returning some value. This is returning some value. What is that value? You just see. Some k I will write it. K. Some variable name I wrote. First print that. Print of k. You print of k. Then later we will talk about this other part. Later we will talk about this part. So that we don't worry. That you don't worry. Keep a comment for this. Keep a comment for this. So I kept a comment. You can keep it in multi-line comment, but I'm just writing like this. Execute, execute. Here you execute. So I got it. Threading not imported. Threading is not defined. Need to import or not? Need to import or not? Yes, ma. Need to import. So, what is that, ma? Come on, first. Import threading. Import threading. So are you there? Are you following? Because we are going in a different way. Because I'm fully involving in this topic, so I'm not talking to you. See, it is just printing in this like this. It is like this. Main thread internally containing this thing, and it is called its ID. Right now, don't worry about this. Main thread started. The main thread started. That you don't worry about this area. This I want to take. This I want to print. To print this data, if you want to print what is the type of it, you can print k comma type of k. Type of k also you can print. Type of k. What is that thing? So threading dot underscore main thread. So it is returning some type. Dot name I want to get it. From there I want to get it. What I want to get it? Print name of the thread. Name of the thread present in this program. In this program is equal to comma. There is a function called k dot get name. Get a name. See, n capital M, please. For example, remember get name. Even in Java also there is a set name and get name is there. Even in Python also I will tell you k dot get a name, which is going to return here. Main thread will be written. See that? Carefully watch it. Here what is printed? Name of the thread present in this program is called main thread. This only getting printed. Are you understanding, Amma? Instead of writing such a big story, instead of writing k is equal to, yes, ma'am, Avinash Mishra. Why you are writing that current thread? That only, my dear students, say current thread method is used for obtaining which thread is working, which thread is available in this program, which thread is available in this program. To find the current thread, to find the threads which are there in this program, I will call the method called current thread. Suppose you are there, Avinash Mishra dot current thread. Which thread is running in your program? Python thread is running. When you are attending Java class, Avinash Mishra dot current thread, Java thread is running. When you are watching the movie, Avinash Mishra dot current thread, movie thread is running. Are you understanding Avinash Mishra? So current thread is meant for which thread is running in the present program, which is going to give you the name of the thread. So instead of writing such a small big statement, I can write, if you want, instead of writing this statement, I can write happily, remove this part and then write here. Directly I can write here. So here I wrote thread dot, I can keep this comment out. So what is printing? Threading dot current thread. What is the purpose of current thread? First of all, used to find out which thread is running. Threading is a module name. Module name that method name returns some more kind of content, which is printing from that get name only. I am printing, which is going to print what? Name of the thread. What is the name of the thread printing? What is the name of the thread printing? Main thread is printing. Execute. Now I am going to get it. Execute. Now I got the name of the thread. Now I will remove the comment for my program also. Now I will remove the comment for my program also. Remove. Execute then. Then I got them. What happens? So what happens here? A. Invalid syntax. So what is that? A. What is the problem? Line number 6, invalid syntax. Bracket missing. Okay, fine. Yeah, last bracket missing. Line number 4. Okay, fine, ma. Okay, understood. I'm seeing other place. Let me check. Okay, some extra bracket is kept. Okay, fine. See that name of the thread which is presently executing is called what? Main thread. Name of the thread which is presently executing this program is called main thread. So why this thread name is again coming here? Okay, this I will remove. Next I will execute freshly. Okay, done. Name of the thread which is executing, enter something like 34. 34 square root is coming. So are you understanding? Everybody is understanding that what exactly this program is doing? What this program is doing? All of you. Is it clear? What is this program? What is the intention of this program? I am trying to print which thread is executing the present Python program. What is the function name is used here? What is the function name I am using? Come on. What is the function name I am using here? Current thread I am using. Which function name I am using? Current thread I am using. Current thread. Current trend కాదు. Mr. Chief Minister, actually current trend current thread that is called. Okay. So coming to the point of it. Chief Minister don't know the terminology also. So trend. Right? Current thread. So dot get name. Fine. So now I am going to moving further. Can I enter into the further? Fine. So this is understandable here. This is understandable. Main thread is printed. Now I want to go for how to create our own threads. Fine. Let me enter into the subject was. Now I am going to say, after this is over, module name we are taking. So threading is used for dealing with the multi-threading applications. In order to create thread-based application, Bruce Lee, leave it. He is just feeling. Ravi, Chief Minister, to which state you are CM, Amma? Ravi, which state you are CM? Some people are asking, ask sir, which state is CM? So, which state, Ma? Okay, maybe CM is that means we should feel very proud of it, right or not? So, we are teaching to CM also. Okay, very nice. Let it be, Ma. Let us coming to the topic, because CM means okay, in my dreams, not CM, sir. Okay. Fine, no. You see, all CM studied degree, PG, and all. Just I'm joking. We are joking. So we can do some jokes also, na? Only continuously Python is also not good, na? That's right. Okay, dreams is good, but okay, we are not talking about politics. So we concentrate on the subject of it. Okay, let it be, ma. Let me allow to go further. Now I'm going to say, to create threads, I want to show you one small program. With the threads, what is an advantage? Without the threads, what is the point? What is the problem? I told you, without threads taking what time to execute, ma? Without threads taking what time to execute? Without threads taking what time to execute? More amount of time or not? Dear students, without threads taking what time, mama? More amount of time. More amount of time it is taking. Yes or no? More amount of time is taking. Fine. Now, that I want to talk about in this class. See, let me go to one small program. Without threads, with threads. So I want to give this clarity first of all. Right. I will define one small function. Def. Of course, this is a very regular discussion. I used to keep it in the class. Def. I'm taking squares. Squares for various numbers. Def squares. I'm taking numbers. Some values will be coming. Or some LST will be coming. So where LST contains some values. Example, if you take LST is equal to, from my main program, some LST values are coming. What it is containing? 2, 3, 4, 5, like that it is coming. 2, 3, 4, 5, like that these values are coming. For this, I want to print the squares. How do you print it, ma? For, what is that? N in LST. For N in LST, now I am printing. How I am printing it? Printer. See, ma. Printer. What is that now? Square value. Square. Square. What is that? Now I am writing. Square of. Within the double quotes, I will write it. So I am going little slowly because everybody should understand this thing. Square of is equal to square of that number is equal to, I will write like this, comma, what I am writing are dot format of n comma n star 2. Are you following? N star 2. N star 2. Star is nothing but what, ma? Exponent only, na? N star 2 is nothing but what? Exponent only. I hope you are following. Yes. Simple. So I just want to go for it. So I'm going to introduce this discussion. Now let us go for calling it, because if I lengthy program, if I write and if I try to see, you'll get attention. LST is equal to I'm taking 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Now you call the function called squares of SQ. Okay, I will write this function. Squares of I will pass LST is a parameter. LST is a parameter. LST. Passing this LST to whom? This LST. N in LST. LST. First value of LST. This 10, 20, 30 is passing to this LST. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. N in LST. What is the value of N? What is the value of N? 10. First value 10. Square of 10 is equal to what? 100. 100 will be coming. Next 20. 20 is going to come like this. 30. 30 is going to come like this. Just for a minute you see. So it is called, I'm giving the example, non-thread example. Non-thread example. Seema is a very beautiful example I am giving. Please enjoy this. Non-thread example 1.5. Because tomorrow if you go to any interview, you should understand like anything this subject part. That is my intention here. Non-thread example 1.5. Let us go to that, then see. Non-thread example 1.5. So you are getting 10, 20, 30 like that. Now I am going to show, dear students, after printing 10, who is printing this result? Tell me, who is printing this result, ma? Who is printing this result? Okay, result, who is, excellent. Main thread is printing. Main thread is printing. Excellent, super. Main thread is printing. Okay, now, now this, here only it is going to this place and then printing the main thread. Here, after printing this value, I want the main thread to sleep for some time. Sleep. Like what? Morning onwards, we are working morning onwards. And evening we will go for sleep. We will use a sleep function. Sleep is a function. Sleep is a function. We will use some sleep time, 4 seconds, some 3 seconds, some 2 to 5 seconds. Like that we will use it. So I am using 2 seconds sleep. Or better go for 4 seconds sleep. Sleep is a function present in the module called time. Time.sleep. Have you heard about in my class time, Mama? Have you heard about in my class time? Yes, where I taught, Ma? Where I taught that time? Can anybody can tell? Excellent. Reloading the module. That time we used it. So I will import. Excellent, Ma. You are remembering like anything. Import time. Import time. Now you see the answer, Ma. First what is printing? 10 value printing. 10 is printed. Now it takes some sleeping. After that it will go to the for loop. Next value, sleeping. Printing, sleeping. Printing, sleeping. Look at that. Look at that now. See that 10 is printed. 4 seconds sleeping. Now it is printing the next value. 20. 4 seconds sleeping. Printing what? 30. Ending the application. Ending the application. Perfect. Right? Done. No problem. No problem. Seema. Don't worry. Don't worry. If I take 2 seconds, now it is going to be, now it is going to print for every 2 seconds, one value is coming. For every 2 seconds, one value is coming. Perfect. Out. Now go to, okay, this is done. Next, I am going to introduce one more type of function. One more type of function I am taking. What is that function? Cubes. Cubes I will take it. Cubes. This is called cubes. I am taking cubes. Cubes. I am taking cubes. LST only. Then LST. Cubes of, cube of, I will write. Cube of, I will is equal to, what is that now? N into, what should I write now? 3. 3 I will write. Are you following? Are you following or not? 3. Time dot sleep. Same. So after that I will write, see after that I will write, first I will call, here I will write squares, cubes I will call it, cubes of LST, cubes of LST. Now I am taking print of, I am taking like this, print of, I am taking like this. Next I will call what? Squares of LST, squares of LST. Then you see, all of you carefully you watch it. So first cubes are coming. Next I will write squares are coming like this. Squares are coming like this. Dear students, now I am asking a question. Even 1 second also you can take it. 1 second also you can take it. For every 1 second, this is printing. For every 1 second, it is printing. You can take, sorry, you execute. Now see, for every 1 second, value is coming. For every 1 second, value is coming. Okay, now, for every 1 second, value is coming. Now, dear students, what I am trying to tell is, in this case, what I am going to, here, I am going to measure the time. Here I am going to measure the time. How I am measuring the time? You see, I am measuring the time with like this. See, this is your program. These functions are calling whenever you call it. To measure the time, there is a time module already you have taken. Time module. So T1 is equal to beginning time. BT is equal to time dot time. Time is a module. In that time function is there. Time function. Time dot time. Time is a module name. Time of is called one function. So time dot time of. So it is going to be taking beginning time is recorded. Beginning time. You see once again. So again, if it is bouncing means problem because I got a doubt. He is asking. Kishore is asking. So Kishore is not understanding. I think so. Kishore is asking this doubt. Actually, Kishore is an intelligent student, but when he asked this doubt, I got very much disappointed because of it. Sir, to set 1 minute means what? If we want to set for 1 minute, he is asking what to do, sir. What to do, sir? I am not getting a Kishore, sir. So tell me now. I just want to know about it. Kishore only need to tell. Kishore, what should I do, ma? Are you understanding, Kishore, or not? Then you know the answer. No? Why you are wasting your time of typing this? 1 minute means 1 hour means you are already understanding. No? So why you are going to get that type of simple doubt? Fine. Of course, Kishore means a lot of Kishores are there. There or not, I don't know. Maybe with my knowledge, there are 2 Kishores are there. I don't know whether that student is understanding or not. Kishore, comfortable? Kishore, are you comfortable, ma? Please confirm. Kishore, okay. Because when you ask the doubt now, when I'm talking, you please come on to the front. Okay. Now, go to the Python command prompt once. Go to Python command prompt once. I will go to Python command prompt. There I will just check it. What is that checking here? Import time. I said T1 is equal to time dot time. Print of T1. It is printing the time in terms of milliseconds and all those things. Now T2 is equal to this is T2. It is always coming in the form of like this. And then print T2 also. It is printing. Now you take print of definitely T2 minus T1. So the thing is, between this place to this place, whatever the time you are recording, it is taking 14 seconds. 14 seconds. 14 seconds are taking. This is called what? 14 seconds of difference of time. I hope you are understanding. So the difference of time I want to find out. With threading, without threading, I want to find out. Right. So coming to the point of it. Yes. Now I want to go for here BT, beginning time and then ending time I want to go for it. So try to get it in the last part also. Ending time also I want to get it. ET, ending time. Now I will print last. Total time taken by this program. Total time taken by this non-threading programming. Non-threading programming is equal to plus comma What is this now? That is, what is that formula? Et minus bt. Et minus bt. Beginning time minus et kadma, ending time minus bt. So that you will get the perfect answer. So I will take up this type of thing. So I will take this type of logic. Now see ma. So see this now. Okay, coming to this place. Now you see, execute. Now I got what is the time of this? You see the answer now. Now the total time taken by this is 6 seconds of this much time is taken. This is by using what? This is by using what? Non-multi-threading. This is called non-threading application. Non-threading application. Same thing I want to tell you. Same thing I want to tell you with the threading concept I want to tell you. Shall I go to that, students? Shall I tell you with the threading how much time is taking? Yes, ma, please. So I want to go for with the threading I want to show you. With the threading I want to show you. And how easy to deal with the threads you cannot imagine. How easy to deal with the threads you cannot imagine. See, what is that sleeping time? 1 only. Same thing I will take here also. Same thing let me take here also. Same thing here up to here also I will take it. Here also I will take it. Up to here I will take it as it is. With the threading I am going to take it. Yeah. See how easy to create the threads in Python. Of course, this is what is my discussion. This is what is my discussion. To create a thread, to create a thread in Python, to create a thread in Python, we use three approaches. We use three approaches. They are number one. Number one, I am using there are three approaches to create a thread. There are three approaches to create a thread. What is that first approach? What is the first approach? By using or by writing without thread class. There is three approaches are available. There are three approaches. One is without any threading, without any thread class. We want to use it. Plus we want to go for with object-oriented programming, with the functional programming language. With object-oriented, with the functional programming, I want to write it. With object-oriented, without functional programming, I want to write it. So you got confused. I understand. Let me write in detail in your understanding format. Creating a thread without schema. I will elaborate this. I will give multiple examples. Without using any class. That is by using functional programming. Second one, because this is a compulsory question. B. Creating a thread with class. Creating a thread by extending. I will write by extending or by inheriting, by creating a thread class by inheriting. Extending is a Java terminology. I will write by inheriting thread class. I will explain what is a thread class. Nothing to worry. By using thread class. Second one is what? Third one is there. Creating a thread with creating a thread by extending thread class. Creating a thread without extending thread class. This is a super. This is by using what? Object oriented approach. I am writing here. OOP approach. This is OOP approach. Inheritance. This is what? OOP approach only. Without using inheritance. This is creating a thread without using any class. This is called functional programming. Let me go for the first approach. This is what I am applying. After that, I will go to my program. First one I will talk about it. Number of approaches to create a thread. Number of approaches to create a thread. This story starts. Number of approaches to create a thread. I will give you separate here. First one I am going to talk. Easy, ma? Nothing to worry about it. Nothing to worry. Creating a thread without using any class. So what is that? Simple, sir. Very, very simple, sir. So in thread class, there is a point called threading module is there, na? Threading module is there. What is that module? Threading module. In the threading module, there is a class. How do you call? T1 is equal to, direct example I am writing. Otherwise you will feel tension. Threading dot. In the threading module, there is a class called thread. There what is happening? Inside of it, threading dot thread. Threading is a module name. Thread. Target is equal to, you need to write the function name. I will show you, don't worry. Comma, args is equal to args. Args is equal to, which I am going to tell you. Right now, args is going to be optional. Args is equal to, you need to pass the value in the form of a tuple. Please keep in mind, I am writing the complete syntax. Some other kind of things are also there that you least bother about at this stage. Threading dot thread. This T1 is called creating the child thread. Threading dot thread. Threading is a module name called what? Thread. Who will create this child thread? Come on. Who will execute the Python program? Come on, ma. Who will execute the Python program? Main thread. This statement, where are you writing? Where are you writing, ma? In the Python program only we are writing. That means who will create the child thread? Here it is called what? Creating the child thread. Who will create the child thread? Already there is a diagram. There is a diagram. Main thread means you are. When you become a family person, when you become a responsible person, after learning this Python, you will become a software engineer. After 2 to 3 years, you will be married. So you will become a main thread. So later you will be getting your future generations or not? Like that. What is T1? Child thread. Who will create child thread? Ma? Main thread. Excellent. Coming to the point of it. Small example. Directly one small example. This example is live, Umma. This example is live. I will come to this example. Right now I am not touching this example. After 2 minutes I will come. After 2 minutes I will come. Please let us go to that. Because multi-threading I have to explain very carefully. Otherwise you will get confused. So you are all very intelligent students. Please observe it carefully. And don't feel nervous and don't feel tension. Right. Now I am writing, dear students. Therefore. What I am saying? Hello. I am writing just one message. One function. Print off. What I am doing? See the beautiful statement. Look at that. I am coming to that. Hello. I am from display. I am from display function. This is the simple function I have. This is one simple function I have. Now this simple function I want to call. How do you call? Normally you can call hello. You can call like this. It will execute. See, it is something like a non-thread based application. Non-thread example2.py. Non-thread example2.py. Non-thread example2.py. Yeah, non-thread example2.py. It is done. Go to that non-thread example1 once. Non-thread example2.py. So I got hello, I am from display. Who is calling this function? Who is calling this function? Yes, please. Who is calling? Okay, you are calling. Who is executing? Who is executing? I am only calling. Who is executing that? Main thread. Main thread will go to that and then executing and coming back to other statements. Now main thread is nothing but you are a parent. You are a parent and you are telling to your son or daughter, my dear son or daughter, I have some other work is there. I have some other statements are there. I have some other statements are there that I will execute. You please go and execute this display function. You are taking the help of your child. You are taking the help of it. So main thread will execute this further statements, 8, 9 statements, and it is saying to his child, please go and execute this display. Nothing but what your parent is saying to you, my dear son or daughter, you please go to bank and then do some work. Please go to that office and then pay income tax. And please go there and bring vegetables. I have some other work is there. Is your parent is taking the help of your children or not? Yes, ma. Is it doing like that or not? Something like that. Today, I want to go for converting this into thread-based application. Now you are coming to that. Now your style is coming now. What do you do? Write it. Now you don't write it. Come on. This is called a main program. This is called a main program. Come on. Create a thread. How do you create a thread, please? How do you create a thread? Already syntax I told you. Already syntax I told you. What is the syntax I told you? T1 is equal to, you just take that. What is that? See, I wrote import. What is that? Threading. Import threading. Import threading. Feeling difficult, huh? Feeling difficult, huh? Nothing. Threading. Function name. What is that function name? What is the function name, please? Hello. Hello. What is the Knox? No parameters is taking. No parameter. No parameter. Seema, no parameter. No parameter. So don't write Knox. Suppose if it is taking any value, n is taking. So you can pass the value. That value can be integer value. That value can be string value, anything. But comma should be taken because it is taking the tuple. It is taking the tuple. Keep in mind. So since args is not necessary here. So args I will use in the class, don't worry. Are you understanding? What is T1? For my satisfaction, what is T1? What is T1? Here T1 is called which thread? Child thread it is called. Which thread it is called? Child thread. Please go to that. What is that now? T1 thread of target of all. Now what is happening? Okay, thread object is created. So you called your son, thread is created. You called your daughter, you called. Now you are saying T1 dot start you are saying. T1 dot start. What is T1 type you printed? Printer type of T1. Type of T1 is equal to comma type of T1. You are just enjoying this code. You are just enjoying this code. So this is called thread example 1. Now starting the thread example 1. Thread example 1 is started. So let us say thread example 1. Thread example 1 is started. Yes. So thread example 1. Start ma. What is the type? You are just diagnosing everything in detail. So thread example 1. So it is printing what? Type of T1 threading dot thread. What is threading? Module name. What is thread? Class. In this class, we have a method. We have a function. What is that function name? T1 dot. T1 dot. What is the function name? Start. Start is a function which is dispatching the child thread from your main program to where? Which function? Which function? Hello function. Hello function. Remove this n. Remove this n. Are you getting my point or not? Come on, ma. Come on. Get fast. Get fast. Fine. T1 dot start. Who is creating this child thread? Please tell me who is creating this child thread. You have written a statement. Internally, who will create this child thread? Main thread. Who will dispatch the child thread? Your parent is telling, main thread is telling to T1, start, go, it is saying, go to where? T1. T1 is looking into where? Target function. What is our target function? Hello. Are you getting are you understanding, ma? Yes, please look into that answer. Look into that answer. So, see that answer. Hello, I am from display. Hello, I am from display. Let us enhance this logic, please. Now I am saying time dot sleep of 1. Now I am writing for I in range of 6. For I in range of 6. How many times this message is printing? 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 Message is printing 0 to 6 minus 1, 5 times. 0 to 5 times means what? See that now. See that now. See that. Carefully watch it. What happens? So, import. Which module? Import. Which module? Time. Yes. So, don't think that sorry is eating away our brain today. So, I am from sleep, I am from display, I am from display, I am from display. Now, it is coming out. Now, look at students. Who is printing this? Who is printing this? What is this now? Child thread. Child thread. Printing what? I am from display, I am from display. Here you see, ma. Here you see. Here I am saying. Kaushal, don't worry, ma. Don't worry. I will execute. I will show you that. Don't worry, ma. Kaushal Tata. Don't worry. Okay? I will show you that. Happily you relax. I will show you that. T1 dot start. T1 dot start. This one, this case, you are saying that this one is start. Now after that, this same thing, I am coming here also. I am writing here also. What I am writing? 6 times. I am writing here main thread. Main thread. I am from main program. I am from main program. See, I am from main program. Main program. Time dot sleep. First of all, are you okay with this? I don't want to confuse you. Are you okay with this? All of you, please confirm. Because once a dose is increasing, you cannot afford this and you will get existing things will go. Fees will go. Fees will go off. So that's why I'm going to take the confirmation from everybody. I want to take the confirmation from everybody. Right. Now, one more example I will teach. One more example. If you understand me, now come on. Here. This is a thread, one thread example you have written. One, hello, child thread is executed. Here, who is executing the main program statements? Okay. Now I am increasing the dose, no problem. Bruce Lee, increasing the dose, no problem. Because you have that immunity power. So tell me. Here, this is child thread. Now who is executing this 12, 13, 14 related statements? If I write some statements here, which I am underlining, who will execute that? Main thread. Who will execute the hello related statements? Child thread. So how many works are going on in my program? Two works are going on. Two. Let me show you that. For same thing, I am writing here also. Here also I am writing. What is this now? Main thread. Tell me. Answer you tell me now. What is an output coming? Program execution starts from where? Line number 10. Line number 9 here onwards. Child thread is created. The main thread dispatched the T1. Yes, it is going to T1. Next, what is happening? Main thread is line number 12. Main thread is executing this, and the child thread is executing that. Suppose the parent is taking care about you until you become a 23, 24 years, 25 years of age. Then after that, he dispatched you. You said that you are also become bigger one. Na? You take care by yourself. We made you good education. We made you everything. You start your career. Now you are independent, he will say. And the parent is doing his work and you are doing your work. What will be the answers are coming? Can anybody can expect it? Can anybody can expect it? Once you start and a parent will not bother about the child thread execution. It goes on doing his work and main thread is doing its own work. Are you following me what I am talking, ma? Are you following me? Shall I execute this program? Shall I execute this program? Then can you decide the output of this program? Can you decide the output of this program? Can you decide the output of this program? Yes, please, everybody. Can you decide the output of this program? The output is, look at, sometimes this will come, sometimes this will come. Depends on our processor. Depends on our processor. See, whenever I start here, it will go there. And main thread is also executing there. This is also executing there. Simultaneous execution is coming. The mixed answer is coming. Am I right or not? Mixed answer will come or not? No doubt in that. 6 times child thread will come, 6 times main thread will come. But how? The order of output you cannot determine. That is what I am saying. The order of output you cannot determine. That is what I am saying. Am I correct or not? The order of output you cannot determine. That is what I am saying. Execute. Enjoy the result. Random result will come. See the beautiful result. Child thread, main thread, child thread, main thread, child thread, main thread, child thread, main thread, child thread, main thread. Output. How many times totally? Super. You are going to get multiple things. See, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times, 2 times. Totally how many times came? 6 times child thread, 6 times that thing. Again you execute, child thread, main thread. See, child thread followed, but main thread came 2 times here. Come on, main thread came. So it is not giving the same answer. It is giving the answer whatever the way it likes it. Again you execute, see that answer. Child thread, main thread, child thread, main thread, main thread, child thread, main thread, child thread, main thread, child thread. Like the total 12 times it is coming. So both of them are doing simultaneously. Are you understanding this simultaneous work? Are you understanding simultaneous work? Come on. Are you following? Or slowly, sir, this is difficult, sir. I want to go and sleep, sir. You don't go and sleep. Are you okay? Shall I move forward? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Now follow, sir. Very, very easy, ma'am. Can I create another thread? Yes, dear students. Can I create another thread? Yes, sir. Now tell me, I am writing def high. So I am saying some message, MSG, something you write, yes, something like this. Now I am writing for J in range of 6 only, range of 6 only. Now I am saying print of MS means some variable name, formal parameter name, Vinod, Mr. Vinod. This is after all formal parameter, positional parameter. Mr. Vinod, it is a formal parameter after all, positional parameter, right in position, where we discussed already this one. Oh, MS means Master of Science. Okay. So our Vinod invented a new definition today, which I did not expect he will say this answer. MS means Master of Science. Okay, fine. So, okay, ma, take care about yourself. Come to the point. So I am writing this, I am writing child thread 1. Here I am writing child thread 2. Child thread 2, I want to write it. Child thread 2, I am writing ms, right? Comma. I am writing. So I am from which function? This is a hello function, I will say. Sorry, it's not display function. Hello function. Here I am writing. I am from hi function. I am from hi function. Yes. Mr. Vinod, are you comfortable? MS is called what, ma? Not Master of Science. It is called what? MS. I think you are in a understanding state only, I think so. So, coming to the point of it. Next thread you create. What is the next thread you are creating? Thread T2 is equal to, see, threading dot. What is the function name? Vinod. You tell me, Vinod. Mr. Vinod. Yes, ma. Durga Prasad. Coding is life. What is the function name? Yes, please. Hi. Coding is a hi function name. Now I am writing arcs is equal to, comma I am writing. Arcs is equal to, what I am writing? Child thread 2. Now I am writing child thread 2. Child thread 2, comma, I wrote arcs. T1 dot start, T2 dot start. I hope I am not making complex. I hope I am not making complex of this. So, Mr. Vinod. So, Mr. Vinod is there in the class. He is there. So, because he was in MS mood, not in the formal positional parameter. Are you able to understand this, ma? Arcs is equal to, this is the value I am passing to whom? Arguments. Where what is this concept, ma? Variable argument concept. Already we discussed it. Keyword arguments concept this is. Keyword arguments concept it is. Right. Come on to the point. Here it is going. How many threads you are starting? Come on. 2 threads we are starting. And plus what is also there? Main thread is also there. So how many works are going on in my class? 3 things. Number 1 is what? Child thread 1. Number 2 is what? Child thread 2. And number 3 is what? Main thread is also doing. Example, you are there. Your parents, both of your parents are working. You are also working. How many threads are going from your home? Your home is a Python program. How many threads you have? You are one thread. Your father is one thread. Mother is one thread. All are working. Are you going and working in your parent office? No. They are coming and working in your parent office? No. So, come on to the point. Yes, ma. Yes. Kaushal Tata. Execute. Now you see the result. And don't see this, don't get tension up by seeing this result. See, ma. See. What is this now? T1 dot start. What is the problem? T1 dot start. T2 dot start. T1 dot start. T2 dot start. T1 is called line number 13. T2 dot. Threading dot. 13. Okay. Bracket. Okay, ma'am. Bracket. Yes. Understood. So now you see. See this, ma'am. Child thread 1, child thread 2. Main thread, child thread 2, child thread 2. Thread 1, thread 2. All these things are coming. Are you understanding? So multiple threads work is done. My intention is, in my program, how many threads are there? Totally how many threads are there? Totally 3 threads are there. Two threads are child thread. 2 threads are what? 2 threads are child thread. 1 main thread is there. Are you understanding? How many processes are there? Here? How many processes are there? 1 main process is there. How many threads I created? Thread T1, thread T2 created. Thread T3, thread T4 also I will create. How many threads are created? How many threads are created? 3 threads are created. Are you getting the awareness of this example? Are you seeing practically example in my class? T1 and next is called what? T2. Because multi-threading is not a joke to understand. This is really a great discussion. Right, ma? Coming to our example here. Coming to our example here. This one, cubes, all those things. Come on to the point. Come on to the point. This one, where I pasted. Thread T1. How many operations are there? Squares is one, cubes is one. And then you tell me. Come on. Now I don't want to talk anything in the class. You only supposed to teach me. You only supposed to teach me. How many works are there? When you wake up morning, your parent is having 3 works are there. Somebody has to do squares work. Somebody has to do cubes work. What he will do? He will tell to one brother, brother, you go and do squares work. You will tell to another sister, go and do sister cubes work. I will take care about other work in the home. So what will create? What parent will create, ma? How many threads? 3. 2 threads actually he will create. 2 threads actually he will create. Creating a thread in Python is easy, not difficult. Creating a thread in Python is easy or difficult? Easy, sir. Come on, I am writing. Create 2 child threads. Why do you are creating 2 child threads? To do 2 operations. One thread will execute what? Squares. One thread will execute what, ma? Cubes. So you are taking the help of your daughters and sons. You are taking the help of your friends. Come on, create one thread, please. T1 is equal to please thread off, threading off. Yes, excellent. Threading off. What is that? Threading. Okay, 1 minute, ma. Threading dot. Okay, threading dot. What is that? Thread off. Tell me. I forget. What is that attribute? What is that attribute? What is the keyword argument name? What is the keyword argument name? Excellent. Target is equal to target is equal to you are assigning to T1 which work asking to do squares. Excellent job. Copy squares. Okay. What is an argument you are passing? Args is equal to, it is in the form of a tuple you need to pass. What is the tuple? What is the value you are passing? Excellent, ma. LST. LST means this LST, these values you are passing. Suppose 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. LST, comma. Please be careful. You take care about that. Like this. See, tuple you need to pass it. Is it clear or not clear? Is this sentence is clear or not clear? Import threading. Okay, I will do it. My import threading. Happily, I will do it. Import threading. Easy or difficult? Come on, fast. Easy, sir. Come on, next I will do. Next I am going to do. Easy. Come on. T2 is equal to. What is my function name, please? What is my function name, please? What is my function name? Excellent. Cubes. Creating threads. 2 threads you are creating. Who will create the child threads? Main thread. Who will ask the child thread to go and do this work? Which function will start this threads? T1 dot. I will say dispatch the child threads. Which function is used to dispatch the child threads? Start, ma. T1 dot start. Simple. It is very, very easy. T1 dot start. Next what? T2 dot start. T1 dot start. T2 dot start. Come on, how easy it is. T1 dot start. T2 dot start. Who is sending this the threads? Going to this place. Done. So please be careful. Now I am going to write it. So squares are coming, sleeping. Squares are coming, cubes are coming, sleeping. Cubes, squares, etc. Start. Now we will execute. Now we will execute. Now see. Now we will execute. See, here I will write. Print. Main thread. Main thread. I am writing just main thread. I am from main thread. I am from main thread. See, main thread. What is happening? See the flow once more. T1 dot start, T2 dot start. After sending, main thread will finish its execution. Finishes its execution. Finishes its execution. Execute it now. Execute it now. Execute. Thread example 2 dot py. Thread example 2 dot py. See, thread example 2 dot py. Yes. Execute. Thread example 2 dot py. See carefully. Square root cube. I am from main thread. Main thread finishes. All of them are coming. Done. See, main thread dispatched that childs is relaxing and the child threads are completed their execution. Now, shall I show you the execution time? Shall I show you the execution time? Yes, please, dear students. Shall I show you the execution time? Yes, sir. Show me the execution time. As usual, I am taking, what is that now? BT. Beginning time is equal to time dot time. Now, ending time also, I am writing here. Ending time also, I am writing. Last I am writing print off. What I am taking? Time taken. What is this now? Time taken by thread-based application. Thread-based application. Be careful, ma. Be careful. Come on. ET minus BT. ET minus BT. See, carefully see. And one more time, you be careful. 24th line, what is happening? ET. Okay. See, this is BT. Main thread only recording the beginning time and dispatching the threads. Now, who is executing the statements? Who is executing these statements? Please. 5:30 means people are slowly getting hungry. Cup of coffee, cup of tea, like that. They will leave because they don't understand. These are all called unemployed people. So be there in the class. Parent thread will execute. That means when it is coming, parent thread will print immediately the time. Immediately print the time. That time the parent thread was completed its execution. Now see carefully. Now you see. Still my child threads are executing. My parent thread is given a time up to that whatever is done, it is giving the time. Is it recommended? Dear students, is it recommended? Intelligent students. Is it recommended? No. So what main thread has to do? What is giving? Child threads are under execution. They went for execution. But you are printing immediately these statements and ending time is printed. It is not recommended. What is recommended? Main thread has to wait. Main thread has to wait until who finishes? Child threads has to finish. Until who finishes? Child threads has to finish. That means after recording ending time, what are you doing? I want to make them to join. T1 dot join. T2 dot join. I will tell you about the join function. Don't worry. Join, you can understand now also, not an issue. Join is a function. Here, line number 25. Main thread will wait at line number 25 until T1 will join. Main thread will wait in this 25th line until who will join? Main thread will wait in line number 25 until who will join? T1 and T2. T1 and T2 will be joined after their completion After their completion, T1 and T2 will be joined. After that, this time will come. After that, join will come. Mr. Vinod, the join function is there in SQL. Again, you came after a few minutes. Huh? I am talking Python. Okay, let it be. Let us enjoy that. Okay, T1 dot join and T2 dot join. Let us execute. Now let us execute. See the beautiful answer. Now see, the answer is, it is not coming in the middle of it. Parent thread is waiting at line number 25 and 26. Now see the beautiful output. Now see the answer. Time taken by the thread-based application 0.0000. See the non-thread-based application, non-thread-based application, which we executed already. Non-thread example, this one. Non-thread example, this one. Cubes, no threads, nothing. Non-thread example 1. You see the non-thread example 1. How much time it has taken it? There also 1 second only. How much time it has taken it? It has taken how much time? 6 seconds it has taken. But how much time it is taking? Of course, I will go to that place. Even I took it as this only. I will take what are the values? 1 minute ma. 1 minute. Beautiful example this is. Beautiful example. So this list only I will take there also. Only 3 numbers only taken there. Here I will take all that values as it is. Now you see. Non-thread example 1 and thread example this one. This one example. Here completely threads are there. 1 minute. This one. Completely thread example is this. Non-thread, thread. That is the meaning of this. Recording time. See, execute this part. Non-thread example 1. You see that? Time you are printing. Yes, ma. King, I will do it, ma. King, after join. See the time of it? Because earlier only 3 numbers, sir. Now it is 14. 3 numbers, done. It is 14 because so many numbers are there. Now you execute thread example 2. Now example 2. Same thing, squares and cubes and all those things, sir. Now it is going to be faster one compared to that. There also, sleep. This is the time. And see the sleeping time also check once. Non-thread thread-based application and a non-thread example, sleep time is 1 only, I did not sleep anywhere else. So thread example 1, this is the one. Where it is? Thread example 2, sorry. Here, you make them to join. Ending time you take it here. Now you execute. Finally, both the answers. Non-thread example 1, last and final. Time is how much? 14 milliseconds. 14 seconds, sorry. Now you execute thread example 2. It is an alternative for that. Thread example 2 with the threads. Same thing with the sleep time. After joining, this one you execute. Now you see. Now you see the difference. Now it has taken how much time? 14 seconds, sir. Now it has taken how much time? 7 seconds. What is it? It is equal to what? Here, the entire function is done by how many threads, sir? The 2 functions are done by how many threads, sir? Yes. How many threads, ma? In this non-thread example 1, this entire work is done by what thread? Single thread. That's why taking what time? What time? More time. And this thread example 2, these 2 functions are executed by how many threads, sir? 2 threads, sir. So tell me, 2 works are done by 2 people, 2 works are done by 1 person. It is nothing but clearly, practically I am giving to you which work is going to be more, which is going to be the most effective approach, Come on, guys. Which application is called a lightweight application? I just want to tell you. Yes, please. Multi-threading, thread-based application is an effective one. Very nice. Let us see the diagram once. See the diagram, both of them. See the diagram, both of them. Dear students, please come to a conclusion. This is what type of execution? Sequential execution. Taking what time? More time, more execution time is taken. More execution time. More execution time. And this is taking what here? Concurrent execution. This is called concurrent execution. Concurrent execution. Taking what time? Taking what time? Less execution time. Less execution time. Come on for my satisfaction, all of you. Come on for my satisfaction, all of you. So, thread-based application is always called lightweight components. And this one, I hope that you people follow. I hope that you people follow. So, can I conclude that you people are understanding me, or I'm just eating away your brain? Are you comfortable with my examples? See, by telling these things only with a single example, you can understand everything. Right. So, are you confident? Are you confident enough? In the next class, when I say multiple examples, you will be just jumping like anything. Jumping like anything in the class. Yeah. Right. Yes, ma. Kaushal Tata, you can. Okay, new Java batch. Yes, ma, it will start. Very soon it will start. Java batch will start. Okay, Spurti, you are asking. It will start, ma. I will intimate. I will intimate. So, yes, ma, Kaushal Tata, we can do it in the ordering also. Okay, don't worry. Okay, when Java, okay. Others also. Vijay. Okay, so 3 Vijays are there. Yeah, I will. Whenever Java batch will start, I will intimate. Right, ma? Come on to the conclusion. So, we had a conclusion. So, with this, we understand that how thread-based application, a small time is, yes, ma, Moin. I will tell you. I will tell in the class. You will get a mail also. Yeah, I will upload the notes. I will upload these notes. So notes, I did not tell you many. Only this thing is done. First one is called what? Creating a thread without using class. So how do you create a thread? Object name is equal to threading dot thread of current thread. Function name we need to write it. Target is equal to parameters. So this is called the first syntax. So I am writing syntax number 1. Syntax number 1 is this. Syntax number 1 is this. Second approach is also there. Second approach. Am I using any class here? Am I using any class here, Amma? Am I using any class? Am I using any class? No. So this is going to be approach. This is called creating a thread. So these are the approach. This I will not upload today. This I will not upload, but programs I will upload. With thread, without thread and all those things I will approach. Here there is no class. Second one is called, there is a next syntax is there. And example also you can take it. The example will be this part. Or the example will be first example this one. Or the first example will be this one. So instead of uploading the example for your testing purpose, I can apply. But for other things, you don't worry at this stage. At this stage, you don't worry about it. So finally, what I'm trying to say, one more small example I will tell you. And to get more concentration on it. More concentration on it. Last and final. I want to print a multiplication table with the threading. With the threading. Just to tell me, all of you. What you will do? What you will do? Multiplication table. So I will do thread example 3.5. Def mul table. Mul table. N I am taking. Mul table. What I am doing? If n less than or equal to 0, I will say what immediately? You know this logic already. Multi-threading is dead easy. N, comma, is what? Invalid. Is invalid input. Is invalid input. Yes, please. Next, what I will do? What I will do, please? Print of multiplication table. Multiplication table for what is that? Dot format of n. Dot format of n. Print of, you will write like this. You will write like this. Okay. Very nice. Then next you are saying what? Print the result. And you are saying this entire statement under this. Print of. You are saying this part. Yes. Now you are going to print the data. How do you print the data? You see, how do you print the data? Yes, please. Print of. Come on. Vinod. Vinod is doing some jokes today. Right. Vinod is asking one question to all of us. So, Vinod is asking one question. Sir, completed while concept, sir. We will ask in the class. Even I am not remembering, ma. Vinod, I am not remembering, ma. I will ask my students. Is while loop completed, ma? Vinod, a super student today you are. Okay. So, is while loop completed or not completed? Even I am not remembering, Vinod. Completed or not completed? Ah, right. Okay. So, Vinod, please be careful, ma. Learn the things carefully. Okay. Let it be. So, we will answer up to some things we will answer to Vinod also. Okay. Bruce Lee. Okay. 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 Okay, ma. Right. Come on to the point. For I in range of 1 comma 11. Okay. 1 comma 11. 1 comma 11. Vinod is doing some jokes. He already knows, but he's doing some jokes, I feel. Or I don't know what is his intention. I don't know. Okay, let it be whatever it is. But we will be answering to his questions also. Because he is also our student now. Format of, tell me, format of n comma, I comma, n into I. N into I. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Bruce Lee, okay. N into I. Which that entry I want to print for time dot. We want to enjoy the output. Time dot sleep of time dot sleep of 0.5 seconds. 0.5, just 0.5 seconds. Only half second or just 0.3, 0.3 only seconds. Okay. Let it be finished. This is function is finished. Main program. Yes, please. I don't know how to create a thread, please. How do you create a thread? How do you create a thread, ma? Import time also. Okay, ma. Import time. I will import. Import time. Okay. Comma. Threading also. Threading also. Okay. Next, please. T1 is equal to. T1 is equal to. Threading dot. What is that class name? Red. Target is equal to. Target is equal to. What is that? Target is equal to MUL table. Excellent. MUL table, comma. Arcs is equal to. Arcs is equal to the value. Whatever the value you have. Arcs is equal to. Is equal to 5. 5. I will take n comma. I will take n comma. What is that n, ma? What is that n? I will take n is equal to input of int of I will take. I will read the data from the keyboard because you want to enjoy the dynamism also. Enter a number. Enter a number. Enter a number. Very good. Enter a number. Then see the beautiful coding. Read example 3. Save it. Save it. Read example 3. Yes, please. Read example 3 dot py. See that what happens. Then comma. Okay, some comma missing. Okay, I will start also, ma. I will start also. Okay. T1 dot start. You need to say T1 dot start. Happy. T1 dot start. Regarding the join method and all, you don't worry. Now, 6. What happens? Got unexpected keyword target. Okay, target. It is a target. Target. This is spelling mistakes. Now I am asking one question. So who is taking this input? Who is taking this input? Who is executing these lines? You need to tell. Who is taking input? Which thread is taking input? Excellent. 9. Who is supplying that? To whom it is supplying this input? It is supplying. Now you are coming to Hyderabad. Now you are coming to Hyderabad. Your parent is getting the money. He is giving the money to you and telling to you, my dear child, if we are going to Hyderabad, take this money. Arcs of money is sending to you. And he's saying, please go take your bag and luggage and then go to that. And then you read the Python notes he's saying. Then see how beautiful answer is coming. See that for every few seconds it is coming. Right, done. Are you following? Why this is coming too fast? Because I specified how much time. 0.5 I will say. 0.5 I will say. You did not see properly. Execute. Say something like 12. It is coming. For every half second, one number is printed. Right, Ma? Are you understanding? Are you getting confidence in this programming or not? Further, if I explain, still you will get more confidence. Yes, Ma. See, compared to yesterday, are you more confident today or not? Compared to yesterday, are you confident today or not? Yes. Tomorrow, that is Monday. Monday, when I teach, it will be more confidence. You will get more confidence. Okay, now? Yeah. See, Madhu Babu, I'm taking even 8 o'clock batch also I'm taking. 8 o'clock batch also. See, I'm working late nights also. That much trending our Python classes. Tomorrow class is not there, ma. Monday we will take. Monday, same time. And after this multi-threading, we will start the NumPy and Pandas. After this multi-threading, last topics are NumPy and Pandas. So many things I covered for you. Okay, na? Shall we stop the class? So today, I did not send you any notes. I will upload these programs for you. Yes, ma, Aman. That is very easy, ma. Aman, that is very, very easy. You will say, sir, this much easy, na, you will say. CSV module also, I will tell you, ma. Don't worry. That is, all these things for me is left hand, left finger. Okay? No, nothing is difficult. Aman. Okay? Fine. Shall we stop the class? Right. Practicing is very important. Vinod, exactly. Practicing is very important. Yes. So Vinod said finally one point very, very important. Even I like that point. Vinod is saying practice is very, very important. Please follow that. This syntax I will explain once again, ma. Don't worry. This syntax I will tell you once again. Right. Yeah. We will totally agree. With Vinod, we will agree finally. Today we agreed with Vinod Kumar. Last point we agree. But these points we don't agree. MS Master of Science, while loop completed. Will you agree? Bruce Lee. Correct. Okay. Anyhow, Vinod Kumar is very good student. Make us to feel happy in that class. Okay. Monday class we will meet, ma. Thank you. Monday class we will meet. Good. Good day. Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. Please read well, and Monday class we will meet in the class. Good day. Bye.